Wow, we are finally back. It's been such a long hiatus. I actually had to go back and look and try to remember what exactly it was that I was doing last time. Um, so yeah, back, I guess, 2 months ago, we took care of the 8th gym, and I think, well, it was, I guess, a combination of things getting in the way as far as real life thing goes. I took up some part-time holiday work, and it really kind of cut in my schedule. I mean, it was one of those things where, I guess sometime in November, before I actually started taking out the second job, I did some pre-work on what's going to happen in this segment, which included I realized I needed Pokemon, like a dispensable Pokemon for some water segments that I'm going to have to take care of, and so I caught a Magikarp, leveled it up to Gyarados, and then I was like, well, I don't really feel like recording tonight, but I'll at least be ready. And then you get that, and the job comes up, and there goes all the free time. And then it's just like finding that spare moment to do some recording just never happened. So I'm hoping, now that schedule-wise things have kind of evened out a bit for me, that I can, get this back on track a bit, because I do want to finish this up, because there are other games that I would like to run, but obviously if I'm going to be stuck, without as much time, it's going to be difficult. But the bright side is, at least we're at the point of the game where once we can take out the Elite Four, the second part of the game goes by really quickly overall, which is something they did, I guess you could say, fix in the Gen 4 remakes of this, because if you... No, I don't need a super potion. Because yeah, if you there's just nothing there. If you play the Gen 4 remakes, for those of you that don't know, for this game, definitely want that escape rope. I'll just toss that. After this one, you get to go back to Kanto, which is where the Gen 1 games take place, and you get to fight all the gym leaders from there again, and whatnot. But as far as like level wise, they're pretty much on par with what the Elite Four is leveled at. So I mean, if your team's good enough to take out the Elite Four, then they're good enough to take out pretty much all the gym leaders there, because they're all right around that same level. But in Gen 4, they fix that up a bit, so it's they're actually a little bit strong. They're actually a bit stronger, and there's actually some kind of challenge to playing against the Elite Four. Alright, so this part is a little bit tedious with all this jumping. I really don't need to bother going for the items, I would guess, but I think they also made this one like just the littlest bit more like ridiculous. Oh, yeah. It's been a while. It's mostly the same layout in the Gen 4 remakes, but I haven't done that one for a little while either. So, unless I really know where I'm going. And no, yeah, okay. This is also why I would pick up these max repels. Yeah, I think the super repels are technically a better value for your money, but I just grab these because money's not really an obstacle at this point of the game. So we'll definitely make do. Okay, definitely did not want to go that way, I think. So let's go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. There. As I remember, this tower's kind of into two different segments, really. You have like those jump boards, and then there's a part where you're going to start getting like warp tiles and stuff. Yeah, and as I say that, here they are. Okay, what's this? Oh, max revive, cool. That could come in handy later on. And it's always a question, trying to remember which ones I want to take. Now, the interesting thing is in Gen 4, you're kind of forced into going to this tower. I don't need forced or. Because, yeah, well, the reason we're here, if you didn't already guess that, hey, we made it, is we are going to capture Ho-Oh. And I'm just going to throw the Master Ball at it to save time. I could try to whittle it down and stuff, but I'm not really in the mood for that, and I'm not really saving the Master Ball for anything because I'm not going to give much of a care for the roaming legendary guys because they're pointless to track down. Well, not pointless, but just annoying to track down, especially in Gen 2. And I don't really care about Lugia, so we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna capture good old Ho-Oh, and he's gonna become a boss on our team, all right. And it's almost kind of a shame because he's kind of gonna make poor Levi obsolete. But, oh well. It's okay. See, I'll throw her a good old Master Ball. I guess, you know, Gen 2, I remember it was kind of funny. It was like, because in Gen 1, you had that glitch where you could duplicate, like, any item that you want. Oh yeah, we gotta have a nickname for this guy. Yeah, I think some people don't nickname legendaries. I don't think Cody does. But you know, if it's a legendary I'm going to be using, I will. So we have Harbinger. Fittingly enough, we have. Okay, well. I'll have to get out. Can I use the escape rope from the roof? I can never remember. I'll save some time. Oh, no, I have to get inside the building first. And yeah, and speaking of Cody, I've plugged his LPs in the past, but in that long interim, speaking of things that have happened in between now and then, he got rather annoyed by the all those changes to the YouTube and video uploading, which actually by now seems kind of like old news. But yeah, so unfortunately his videos are gone from here, which is a little sad for me, and I was enjoying watching them, and he hasn't re-uploaded them elsewhere yet. Okay, so before we get too far, we're going to pull this out here. Okay, so we're going to, we don't need, oh, actually we do need, alright, no, we're going to do this differently. Because I still insist on wasting time. Yeah, so, unfortunately his videos aren't here any longer, but, oh well. You know, I mean, I can understand why he got all befuddled about that. I wasn't really thrilled with the idea, but I can never bring myself to close any of my accounts, so, I don't know, maybe I'm just not, I don't know, I just don't have, like, those, like, okay, I'm gonna make a point about it, and just, like, okay, I'm walking away. I don't like the way you're doing things, I don't need to play by the rules anymore. Maybe I'm too much of a sheep. And, fortunately, we're gonna, no, I think we need him, yeah. But I wanted to pause. I should have thought about that before. We'll deposit you for the time being, because we'll have another word type out. Even though I'm not going to use it, so we'll need you out. Harbinger. Of course, another Mass Effect reference for me. Gotta love it. See, I'll throw in a few Harbinger catchphrases while I'm at it. Okay, and we also want to beef them up a bit here. Yeah, we're gonna have Shadow Ball here on old Harbinger, because Ho actually has pretty good attack. I don't care about that. Learn Shadow Ball. As a matter of fact, I didn't even look. Stats. Yeah, cause yeah, attack. I mean, special attack's still nothing to sneeze at, but yeah, attack even better, and ghost types being physical in this gen. Yeah. Item Sacred Ash, which is a really awesome item. And we'll give him, spell tag. Sure, why not? And well, yeah, I should have thought of that before. Anyway, giving him fly. If I don't want it later, I can get rid of it. But because it'll be more useful than Gust anyway. And Sacred Fire is a really cool move too. Which, I mean, it's not like it has like 95 accuracy on it, so it's not perfect accuracy, but it's like a really high chance of burning, which is cool. And so we'll just go ahead and mosey on over. Oh yeah. I'm taking my first step into Kanto. Well, I'll take your word for it. Okay, I don't think there's anything else exciting for me over here. What's done? I can't remember if there's something else exciting over here I can grab. Oh yeah, Tentacruels. Which I can destroy with Thunder Punch. Aha! Figured there was an item over here. Rare candy. Which I am going to be saving those for much, much later. Ugh. Yeah, pretty sure I'm not going to get to the Elite Four today, because, well, or at least in this segment, I should say, well, today. But, because, you know, there's, of course, going to Victory Road, there's always any number of trainers that you're going to have to deal with beforehand. And because I'm getting tired of these random encounters already. And where is my Max Repel? Oh wait, oh my god, I'm an idiot. Actually I have to go back, because I forgot. I forgot to get out the right water type. I'm stupid. Luckily I didn't get to, well, you can't get too far, but yeah, we gotta deposit you for the time being here. And then I need this Gyarados, which knows all manner of water HMs. Even so, he's now pretty much useless. Now, let's go back. Yeah, I bet you're happy you met up with me. Now you're just flying everywhere. Wait, did I give him Surf? What the heck? I could have sworn I already set him up with this stuff. Yeah. Whatever. Oh, it's probably because when I was training him up, I still had Blooper in the party and he had Surf, so I didn't even think about it. Once again, not playing the game for like 2 months kind of does that to you. So yeah, we're gonna try to squeeze our way through good old Victory Road here. Just useful. Moonstone. If only I was evolving something that needed that Moonstone. Wait. Yes, Waterfall. Thank you for being such a worthless move. Oh. Now. Because we just need battles. See, yeah, in that break I also did finally get that 3DS. I actually got a 3DS XL. And I have Pokemon Y. And definitely been enjoying it a lot. I've been playing that off and on with some other games, so I can't say I've completely finished it. Haven't beaten the Elite Four yet, but no, it's definitely they've been very fun so far. And you know, especially now that I've been playing that, and you know, in the other room, in between all that other bit, I was also playing, you know, some of the other newer ones, like so still playing Black 2 and all that, but waiting for it to come, waiting for to get the 3DS, and you know, definitely kind of appreciate, you know, how much the series has evolved since then. And now it's very weird going back to this much more simple format. What do you give? TM37. Again, well, if I was still using someone like Ash, that would be pretty useful as well. What do you got? So you get all these rather interesting ace trainer types on Victory Road. Always been a cool series staple. Magneton. Still decent work for old Levi. Fortunately, nothing too tough. Alright, level 40. Quagsire. Yeah. Perfect opportunity to get some more experience from Meryl. Water and ground, I'll take it. So yeah, what else can I say has been going on since then? Well, yeah, not too much, really. So yeah, it's just cool to be back going on with these games here. Yeah, because I actually went back and was watching through some of the old ones, like I watched through my the Wario Land LP again, which was kind of fun. And you know, just like I think that's kind of what got me in the spirit to. All right, I'm gonna settle down. Boom, do a segment. And of course, all the Pokemon I've been playing. Like, well, maybe I'll, you know, back up here a bit and hit up some classic Pokemon Adventure. The good news is I don't think the Victory Road segment in here is really all that bad. Apart from these goons. So that'll make things easier on us. Oh boy. Oh good, failed. So, yeah, we'll try to, get this, get this Victory Road segment out of the way, so I can do what'll probably be the last real grinding I'll have to do off screen for a long time. Because, yeah, like I said, the difficulty level stays pretty consistent throughout the second part of the game. So I'm not going to be too worried about it. There's really no need for grinding, so it should be able to progress through this pretty quickly. And then I really, as far as what I'm going to want to do next, I'm really going to try to do something that's a lot more, fast-paced and simplistic, so I don't run into anything. That way, it's something I can get through a whole lot quicker, and it'll inspire me. Okay, I want to do this quicker. It's a good thing. Like these Ace trainers always have the most diverse, strange teams. Fortunately, Starmie's not doing anything useful, so just absorb him to death. And a level up. Fortunately as well, we should finally, well, I forget how far I'm going to have to really go into it. But we'll be able to get good old Meryl evolved, I believe, once we get over to Kanto. You actually have the ability to grab the elemental stones, which is probably said this at some point. During, like, really early on in this. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I probably said this really earlier on in this LP, but yeah, the lack of being able to get the elemental stones kind of handicaps you a bit. Because, I mean, yeah, I mean, it did inspire me to use Tentacool instead of my usual water type, which would have been Vaporeon, but it wasn't as big of an issue for me back when I had the physical copy, because I could just trade it to my old copy of trade Pokemon over to my old Red, and then it was, oh good, I can just throw a quick evolution stone on someone that way. But I guess it was their way of really pushing that whole happiness and day-night evolution thing. Luckily, there was nothing changed for that. For the Gen 4 remakes. Yeah, Bubble Beam. I guess the other thing would be, oh, good, more Bubble Beam. See, I'm definitely planning on doing some inner Sonic games. I've done all these three Nintendo games now in a row, and I believe I mentioned wanting to do like Sonic 2 or something at another point. Yeah, definitely change for that. And I just really want to, yeah, especially Sonic game will be much more fast-paced. It's just a matter of I'm debating if I want to stick with my initial thought that I was going to do, Sonic 3, or no, Sonic 2 I was going to do. That's right. Or, you know, maybe do a more obscure one first, because I can always do more than one. I certainly can't get enough of good Sonic games. So I guess that'll be the real trick. Actually, what I'm probably going to do, since this one's going to be running long, I'm just going to cut Victory Road in half a bit here, because there's still, I think, a fair few more trainers that I'm going to have to fight. And I don't want to have this thing go on for like an hour. So, yeah, not a bad, we actually finally got back on track, for one thing. But we did, we grabbed Ho-Oh, and we're walking through Kanto, getting to this thing here. So yeah, we'll cut this one in half, and then, like I said, then the next time I put up a segment, we'll do the rest of Victory Road, and then I'll just, then I'll have my little bit there, because I'll probably need to grind a little bit just so I feel comfortable for the Elite Four, and then, like I said, yeah, then after that, everything should go pretty quickly. There might be some occasions where we can get maybe 2 gyms or something even in a single segment, or something like that. But yep, so we will take care of all that next time, and it's good to be back, and I'll see you guys in the next segment.